Spatchcock Funk, Nacho Average Cooking Show, Nacho Average Nachos. We are making breakfast nachos the perfect way to start a day. The thing with nachos, actually, is there can be perfect ones and imperfect ones. Great nachos combine a different level of flavors and textures. So you get some sweet, velvety sweetness, acid, heat, crunch, soft mouthfeel. When it all comes together, man, it's like hanging out with those people you just love to have breakfast with. Maybe because you had a wonderful night together the night before, or you're about to have a great day right ahead of you. Start with breakfast nachos. Now, what we do is you take your tray, okay, and use some cooking spray. We love duck fat spray because it's just super luxe and just, I mean, come on, man. How do you beat duck fat spray? After you've sprayed it, get chips. Now, we got these chips from our peeps at Epicuse, same place we bought the duck fat spray, actually. And quality chips always come in a paper bag. If they're not paper, you're not getting something right. So the first thing we're gonna do is layer out an even layer of chips. Now, after you've got your layer of chips, time to get this party hype. What we've got here is some already cooked ground chorizo. This is one of the three proteins we're gonna rock with today. So sprinkle that across it. What you really want is you don't want someone to ever pull a chip and have it have nothing on it. So we're going extra here. So usually we start with about a pound of ground meat, cooked, and we might use all of it, we might not. You can use pulled pork, pulled chicken, whatever. At that point, we're gonna start our cheese course, right? So we've got some Monterey Jack that we're gonna sprinkle. We get about a half pound of it, but we're probably not gonna use all of it. We sprinkle that. Now, the other thing about nachos is the great color, because you know what, the thing about life, man, we like our nachos like we like our people, diverse. Different colors, different flavors, different stories. So we've got some of that cheese. We've got a white cheese, then we're gonna add some sliced, de-seeded jalapeños. We like the green color in there. This way we can control the heat, they won't be as spicy, and we can add more spice later with our hot sauce. Now we've got our jalapenos on there. Now for some more color. We're using an orange sharp cheddar cheese that we're gonna sprinkle across this. It's a really nice little contrast to the Monterey Jack, but we're gonna do a little bit more than that too because we wanna go really hard here. So the next thing we're gonna do is we've got some Cotija cheese. And this is a milder, creamier, really great nacho cheese. Like it's the nacho cheese of nacho cheeses. So we've got this beautiful layer set up. We're gonna do the same thing twice. So we're getting all that power into these nachos. Don't call the cops, but we in double trouble now. We got both layers. This goes in the oven, 400 degrees for about 7 minutes, but keep an eye on it. Just make sure the cheese melts and then you're good to go. Now we're gonna keep adding piles of flavor on here, but not overload it so you can't eat the chips. So what we've got are some chopped up pieces of avocado, right? And now you've got some coolness and this creaminess to contrast all the hot and crunchiness, right? And the saltiness. And we're gonna do a little bit more with that too. We've also got a couple chopped plum tomatoes we're gonna put on top. Again, not go crazy with it, but enough where we can kind of see it and feel good about it. From there, right, now you've got a little bit more acid in it, a little bit more color. We're also gonna put on some chopped, fresh, white onion. Gives you a little bit of a different type of texture, a little different crunch with it, which we like that too. Now for our second protein, we're gonna put a couple of Sunnyside eggs up on here. And with one of them, break the yolk up a little bit. Let that run around just so it starts dripping in the middle so you have like this kind of mountain of it. We're not done yet though. Instead of having a side of sour cream or salsa like people do, we're not about that. So this is El Jefe de Crema, the boss of creams, Mexican cream. Has a nice velvety touch, and what we do is we go up and down, a nice Z pattern across it. Now, time to add the heat, as much or as little as you want. The perfect hot sauce for this that we've been really vibing to lately from our peeps over at Exo Taco, we also got this at Epicuse, is the Exo Taco Chihuahua hot stuff sauce. At that point, right, leave this aside because people might want more of it. We add our third protein. We've got about 1/3 of a pound of already cooked bacon. So we got a little more crispiness as you're going through those bites. Finally, we've got some bright cilantro, adds another little flavor that really throws a nice little just change up at y'all. Now this is breakfast right here. Breakfast nachos. Someone says they don't like breakfast, yo, that's not your problem. These nachos are where it's at. It serves a crowd, serves kids, serves everybody. Let's get to work. Time to start the day, taking a bite, breakfast nachos. Have a great day, and if you don't, that's not your problem.